first of all, have you heard my podcast before? You can just be straight honest.
Maybe not.
You haven't heard
Maybe
it?
not.
Do you know what the title is? There's a special title. So thanks for doing this. That's crazy, huh?
What's crazy?
That's crazy that all this stuff that's happening with you.
Well, yeah, back at the MTV,
yeah.
place that made us both.
Doug Herzog. What do you think about that?
I think it was great, man. Those were fun days.
You guys, what's up? Doug Herzog, say what's up.
What's up?
What's up, what's up? Well, we'll get into where I met you years ago, but I want for the audience, the three people that are listening to the show.
I bring a big audience with me.
For the audience listening, we were on email probably about a couple months ago, or a month or so ago, and I had just heard from Tony DeSanto, our mutual friend.
Sure, Tony D.
Tony D.
MTV legend.
Legend, used to be my assistant.
He said you used to call him something.
Fat Pat Bastard.
Yes, that.
And we were talking, and he's like, I'm like, can you believe Doug? And then Tony says, you took his spot.
Last man standing.
That's fucking insane, dude. So, because you were running Comedy Central and Spike and all these other channels for so long, and now you took Van's spot, so can you tell people what that entails? So you are fully overseeing
Logo, MTV, MTV2, VH1, Spike, Comedy, and then a bunch of little digital channels, Palladium.
Wow.
It's like double. Yeah, they're not paying me double. But it's fun to be back at MTV. You know, it's just weird that I left MTV in 1995. That's 2015, and I'm back. But here I am. You know, it's a different MTV than it was when you and I were back there making history.
I did the wheeze with you?
Sure.
Whoa, bro. So back to where we first met. Back to
us. When did you come to spring break for the first time?
That was 89.
Okay, Drew Wilson. She was responsible for booking talent onto shows. She was the first person who ever said the words Jerry Seinfeld to me.
Now look at him and look at me. So she can't be right on everything.
Well, here's what I remember. So I remember her starting to talk about you, and she was pushing hard. And everybody was like,
They were like, what?
Yeah, everybody was like, what? Who's this guy?
Yeah, what
like,
the
what's
fuck's
this about?
this?
What the
Right,
fuck? What's
yeah,
going on?
yeah.
And I said, we should do a stand-up comedy special. You were not officially booked, but you did the warm-up. And you killed. And then all of a sudden I was like, oh, maybe we should be talking to Pauly Shore about doing something.
Hey, buddy! Ah! Oh. Look at this big dude, man. Piggy.
Hey, what do you think you're doing here? You're scaring the pig.
So Jon Stewart, let's get real.
Let's get real.
Let's
Let's
get
do it.
real here. The bottom line is I think America didn't really take on to Jon Stewart until you got him on Comedy Central. Because I remember I was on his talk show on MTV, and I remember during that time when I was on MTV, he was trying to figure his thing out.
Yeah.
But then when he landed on his feet with you at Comedy Central and he started doing the political thing, it was like, whoa.
He found his voice.
That's what I'm
Yeah,
saying.
and by the way, it didn't happen right away.
No.
You know, I mean, he was on from '99. I want to say it was a couple of years in before he really started to pick up steam and really, it took him a while to figure out even after he sat behind the desk, right? But he was smart enough to know that coming to the Daily Show was going to be a big opportunity for him, and he really saw something. And he
killed it. He just like
crushed it.
I mean, it was just, but it was finding his voice and finding the thing that really kind of resonated with what worked for him.
Right.
Which you gave him that opportunity because when he was on MTV, he was trying to figure it out.
Look, and then the rest is TV history.
So when you got the call that he was taking off, you were happy for him, obviously.
Of course.
He did a huge run, this guy did.
I mean, look, it started with the movie he wanted to make and ultimately ended up making. So all these things were like
festering.
It was clear to me like, oh, he's headed to a different place in his life. And then there were long discussions for a long time. When we had the ultimate discussion, he was pretty clear. It's one thing to know about it, and then there's another thing when he announces it to the world and you see the unbelievable, overwhelming response from every corner. It's, it sort of takes your breath away. Jon Stewart, he's going up on Mount Rushmore, and of TV personalities.
Yeah.
But look, nothing lasts forever. It's a great, tremendous run.
How many years was it?
I think like 16 plus.
Jesus.
He went on in January of
That's
1999, yeah.
So your vision for MTV is, now that you've got the keys,
The greatest, not network, but greatest multi-platform content for youth culture. I mean, MTV's always been a place that spoke specifically to young people, and that's, you know, I think that's what it is and what's got to be going forward. It's like Saturday Night Live. Several generations have grown up on it, right? Good periods, bad periods. We're always rooting for it. We want it to mean as much to the generation coming up as it meant to us. But I'm the man for the job, Pauly.
I know, it's crazy. It's cool. I mean, it's cool. It's like, it's full circle. And you're the man in charge, and you're right?
Yeah, that's me. Yeah,
That's
sure.
sick. That's sick. That's cool. That's cool. What do you think about? Let's give him a round of applause for just that position.
Yeah, just for my
That's
total
sick.
heaviosity.